I used to sleep very well, even though I have problems like everyone else, thinking about a new job, paying dues, or even gas prices, which are crazy lately, but none of that was enough to keep me up at night. Until this idea made its way into my mind. What if the perfect soldering iron exists and I'm just missing on it? And that was too much for me to go to sleep, so I had to do something about it. So I just got off the bed and went to AliExpress and see if I can find something to help me sleep better. There were some ridiculous cheap prices that I was really tempted to buy one of those. I didn't know what I was looking for, but I will recognize it when I see it. I just kept looking and checking some options, but none of them caught my attention. There was something missing, and I couldn't find the one to fill that empty space I had on my set of tools. This one almost got me, but it wasn't the one because it was corded. And then it happens. It appeared right in front of me. I couldn't avoid clicking it, and I made that big mistake. I spent some time going over some of the features like the removable battery, and not just any battery. It's the common 18650, which is present in almost every battery powered device in our home these days, and you can buy it from Amazon as well, which make repairs and parts more accessible for this device. And the fact that it can be powered through the USB-C port make this one stand out from the rest. It also has power delivery control to be more efficient and sleep and standby modes, which I can't believe at this point I was going to find this soldering iron with that many features. And if you want to buy it, make sure you sign into your account into AliExpress because the price can vary. As you can see right here is 37 and the one on the left is 52. I don't know the difference in price. There might be some people just reselling it. This one is at 64 and I saw even one at $80. So make sure you find the best price. And now's the time for the unboxing. Let's see what's inside the case. Right, here we have two tips. This one is the knife and the other one is this the standard, I guess. Let's see what else. We have two excess screws. The soldering iron, the cap, and just another tip. This cap, after you're done soldering, you can put it in. It's magnetic, it won't come out easily. Let's power this on. You press the OK button and it's asking for a tip. Let's put this one in. Right, the preset temperature is 750. I don't want that much. Just leave it at 450. Let's see. $450, and it heats up pretty fast actually. Let's bring a little bit of solder and no problem melting it, as you can see. One of the features that make this soldering iron almost perfect in the portable category is the sleep feature. Let's see how to use it. First, you're gonna go to the menu, and as you can see, we can set the sleep, and the sleep time you can set it, to 1 minute, 2, 3, 6. I think it goes all the way to half an hour. But for this video, I'm gonna leave it at 0.5 minutes, which is equal to 30 seconds for demonstrating purposes. So let's see. I'm just done soldering, and I leave it on the table. I'm not using it. I just want it to be in the standby time, so it's not wasting battery. And we're also taking care of the soldering iron by doing this. Let's see, let's just wait 30 seconds. It should be anytime now. And here we have it. And the sleep temperature is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And this feature is going to make sure that our soldering iron lasts longer. Let's say you stop at a red light and you don't want your car engine to be running at 2000 RPM, because it's just a waste of fuel, and it's also wearing out your engine. It's the same with this soldering iron. If we're not using it, we want it to be an idle temperature. That way we make sure we're taking the most out of our soldering iron by extending its lifespan. Now let's see the other feature, which is removing the battery. For that, let's turn it off, just like so, and here we have the screwdriver. Alright, this is another feature. There are many battery powered soldering irons, but the one that I've seen, the you can remove the battery, so far it's this one. So if you are in the field, if you're out somewhere, you can plug in the cable. If you have another battery, you can swap it and you can continue with your work. So here you have it. It's the 3.7 volts, 2600 milliamps, for a total of 9.62 watt hours. We can only take around 9-10 watts from this battery, no more than that. I understand that. And that's one of the features that I'm gonna go over next. If you worry about putting the battery in the wrong polarity, you can see in the body of the soldering iron we have the plus sign and the battery with the plus sign. So we just put it like this and press the cap, put the screw back in, and tighten. Now let's go over the features that could make this soldering iron the perfect in the portable category. Now as you can see, it comes with its own cap. You're done soldering, your tip is hot, you can put the cap on just like that. Now the problem is that it doesn't fit on the case. As you can see, even if you take the cap off, if the tip is hot, you can burn your case for sure, and it doesn't fit. So I think that's something that could be improved, and I have an idea for what it can be used. Now, if we go over to Amazon and put F near C corded soldering iron, let's see what comes. And I'm looking, this is the one. Alright, as you can see here, this soldering iron comes with its own case. You have the space to put the tips. This is a stand for the soldering iron. Here you can put your solder, and there is also a place to clean the tip of your soldering iron. Now, if they want to make this soldering iron, let me show you another picture here. You can see a little bit better here. If they want to make this soldering iron perfect, they could add a case like this, where they have a stand and they have enough length to put the soldering iron when the tip is still attached and it's still hot. Or if you want to put the cap on, I mean, we can have enough space here to put the soldering iron with the cap. And this also is a place where you can take the tip out and put a new one in. Let's see, I hope you can see it there. There is a space for the solder to come out, and here you can clean the tip and add a sponge, and there's enough space here to put the soldering iron. Here there's all the tips, and I think this soldering iron, I mean, that's really good, that's really perfect, this concept. But the feature I don't like is that it's always powered by USB-C. I mean, it is good if you only want to use it as your bench soldering iron, but if it's something you want to take out, I mean, you go to a friend's house, you go to somewhere else where you don't have the option of plugging it into the power, that can be a little inconvenient. But you also have the option for connecting to a power bank or another source of power through the USB-C cable. So I think this soldering iron is a pretty good concept, but I like it more the battery power one, and even more the fact that you can swap the battery. That makes it perfect. Now, another feature that can make this soldering iron perfect is the power. I mean, there is a limited amount of power we can take from the battery. We have the option of connecting a USB-C cable. I mean, from there we can take more power. Like the soldering iron we saw before is around 100 watts. I mean, we can take 10 watts from the battery, that's fine. I can't ask for much. But if we have the option of putting in more power from the USB-C cable, that would be perfect. I mean, putting about, I don't know, 40, 60, 100 watts from the USB-C cable, that would be the perfect soldering iron. So that's something I think could be improved. I think this brand is doing a really good job in a lot of the tools they do. But if they really want to make this soldering iron the perfect one, I mean, they can add this feature of putting in more power from the USB-C cable. Something else I almost forgot about this soldering iron is how easy it is to select the temperature. We have the one position, we have 480 degrees. If we turn it to the second, 570, third, 660, fourth, 750, and the maximum is, let's see, when to sleep, let's wake it. So to take it out of the sleep mode, you just gotta wake it, shake it. Let's see. All right, there we go. And let's see, at full setting, we have 840 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just gonna leave it on the first one. Again, you don't have to be pressing any buttons or scrolling in the menu to select the temperature. You just turn this knob and find the one you like. Something that I'm really curious about if this soldering iron will work without the battery, and that's just my curiosity. And maybe I'm a little bit too curious, so be patient with me. And there is only one way to find out. So let's open it up and remove the battery. Let's see. You can see the battery, and let me put the screw back in. Alright. Right, the screw is back in, there is no battery, and uh, I'm just gonna show you that this cable has power. I'm gonna plug it into this old phone that I have, and as you can see, it is charging the phone. So there is power on this USB-C cable. Let's power this soldering iron and see if it will work. And it's showing full charge even though it doesn't have the battery. That's crazy. Let's power it on, and it actually works, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to throw some error like no battery connected or something like that, but it actually works with the battery. Let me show you. Let's melt some solder, and as you can see, it is working. So that's definitely surprising and another good feature. And with all of that being said, I can finally go to sleep, or at least until another intrusive thought comes into my mind.